Welcome back to another episode of The Unveiled, everyone. With once again a brief break, we're gonna roll out a few videos per you guys' request. Today, we journey back to Ben 10 to talk about one of my favorite villains of the series and their impact on the Ben 10 universe. Today, we're gonna talk about Aggregor, the universe-traveling warlord that sought godhood. Now, according to the Ben 10 Omniverse rewrite, Aggregor is supposedly an artificially created Osmosian that was a product of Proctor Cervantes' experimentation with Kevin's powers to serve his plans. However, I don't respect the Omniverse rewrite, and the rewrite of Osmosians especially. And all we know per Ultimate Alien is that Aggregor sought power, being once told lies, that Osmosians will go insane from power absorption. Aggregor claiming this was how the powerful prevented the weak from growing stronger. He eventually discovered legends from around the universe that told of the Forge of Creation and birthplace of the Celestial Sapiens, aka Alien X. He planned to reach the Forge of Creation by first converting 5 of the most powerful and dangerous aliens from the Andromeda Galaxy into energy that he would then absorb and retain, giving him a body that would enable him to go through the necessary trials and tribulations in obtaining the key to the Forge, known as the Map of Infinity. It's unknown how Aggregor came to learn of these aliens, and even more unknown how he knew their combination of powers would allow him access to the Forge and help him in hunting down the Maps of Infinity. But to start off, Aggregor was one of the few villains in Ben 10 whose goal wasn't really known. He simply wanted the power of the Forge creation. Though, due to the fact that Celestial Sapiens have 2 personalities, I did wonder at first if Aggregor could contain the sheer scale of universal power, but it's been explained that baby Celestial Sapiens haven't formed the dual personalities that are always locked in debate. Aggregor was first introduced in the episode Fame, and was shown to have been the reason by Valvin, amongst several other aliens, was stranded on Earth after escaping him. Surprisingly, until his direct meeting of the Tennyson crew, Aggregor was simply seen and pictured as a content-hunting force for the 5 aliens. Like many villains, Aggregor is a menacing, arrogant, and remorseless sociopath who does whatever it takes to achieve his goals. Having no remorse for any of his actions, he has a brilliant mind for strategy and tracking and is willing to go to extremes, and his abilities make him a daunting and formidable foe who can hold his own against even an entire platoon of plumbers. And though Aggregor has access to high-tech gadgets and robot minions, it's he who is often engaging in combat for his desired target. Aggregor primarily fights with his spear, and nearly all his relevant feats are either from the weapon or are durability from him taking blows up until Ultimate Aggregor. Now, the spear is a multi-purpose weapon that has a good number of functions, and generally speaking, he often resorts to shooting energy/electricity blasts, as he states that this spear was made to fight electromagnetic-based species. Like Kevin, Aggregor can drain and gain opponents of their life force, this being shown in a much larger degree as Aggregor leaves his target as a withered husk. He appears to have super strength, being able to wrestle with not only incredibly powerful aliens, but also the likes of Ben, Gwen, and Kevin. We see him crashing through ceilings at almost a habitual level. Like, seriously, this man knows how to make an entrance. And he swatted Kevin so hard he smashed the wall behind him, effortlessly smashed Gwen's mana shields and deflected her projectiles, though their durability is canonically weird, but we'll say she can control the strength of them. He's fast enough to block and evade Gwen's mana projectiles, and even lightning from Rad and Brainstorm, making him at least light speed by comparison or light speed reaction level by comparison, but you know, cartoon inconsistencies. Being able to capture and defeat the 5 aliens from the Andromeda Galaxy, we have to assume Aggregor in his base form is even stronger than Kevin while charged or armored up, making him above small building level, which I talk about in my How Powerful is Kevin 11 video. You should check that out if you haven't. Now, each one of the Andromeda aliens presented their own challenges to the Tennyson crew, who defeated them separately. Aggregor was a presence that all 5 aliens, even Pandora, who was literally a walking nuclear warhead, feared and fled from. From here, we'll talk about the scourge that was Ultimate Aggregor. With his new amalgamation of powers, Ultimate Aggregor was capable of not only defeating Adwada, though he snuck him, but Ben's Humongosaur, both Ben's past and present, even 2-on-1 in that situation against their forearms, Gwen, and Kevin. Actually, even before Ultimate Aggregor, he beat the crew so bad that Gwen had to cast a teleportation spell and flee to get away from him. Now, moving on, Ultimate Aggregor's punch was so strong, he shook a Celestial Sapien's hand, not literally, but in sheer scale at the start of their battle. This celestial sapien was several times larger than any others, and the scale of this being had to be nigh planetary, and even immobile for Aggregor to cause shockwaves and shake and change the shape of the hand. He was either just conveniently breaking the laws of Ben 10, or was strong enough to harm a celestial physical body. Though, overall, I think Aggregor didn't get the true time nor recognition he deserved to shine. One brief battle happens and we get a plot twist of Ultimate Kevin bodying him at the prompt of a 10-year-old and stripping him of an entire season of character development. Like, seriously, I'm pretty sure everybody was expecting a godlike speech or some semblance or realization he would go insane or not be able to contain the power, but nope. Aggregor is never seen again after getting his powers drained, likely placed in the Null Void and imprisoned for the rest of his days. Wasted potential in my opinion, and let me know how you feel about the fact his entire plan was used as character development for Kevin, but every story has an ending, like this episode. Thanks for watching everybody. Let me know who your favorite Ben 10 villain was down below in the comments, and I'm sure they might deserve some time to shine as well. Peace out.